Today, I want to talk to you about 6 reasons that you need to forgive. Hi, I'm Jaki Sabrin. I'm an executive love coach and CEO of Engaged at Any Age, a company that teaches women how to deliberately date and consciously create the man of their dreams. I married my own soulmate match husband, Michael, after being single for 8 years, and I'm still on the honeymoon and passionate about helping you get engaged at any age. Today, I'm going to talk to you about 6 reasons you need to forgive him. Okay, ladies, I really am wanting to talk to you about forgiveness. It's such a big topic, and I know that it holds a lot of you back, and so I thought I would create an amazing training for you about 6 reasons that you need to forgive him or her, whatever is applicable for you. So, number 1, the first reason you need to forgive him is forgiveness is a self-protection mechanism. Forgiveness is a self-protection mechanism. So the only way out of your suffering is through detachment. The only way you can become detached is to forgive. Okay? And so until you forgive somebody, you're held in the same karmic, energetic struggle that created whatever situation that happened that is causing you to be stuck. Kind of like you're stuck in this pattern where you are the one that's suffering and the other person is gone. They're not suffering anymore, but your lack of forgiveness keeps you glued to the wound, and in that process you suffer. And so you have to learn to detach so that you can get back in balance and that you can get your energy back. Because as long as you don't forgive, it's like you're floating around in space in a spacesuit and there's bubbles coming out of your spacesuit. You're leaking energy in that area out. And that person, they've already moved on, And so I want you to just realize that forgiveness is a self-protection mechanism. And that is reason number 1, that you need to forgive him so that you can move on. Okay, the second reason you need to forgive him is you need to forgive your past hurts and live in the present moment. Okay, that's why you need to forgive. You need to forgive your past hurts so that you can live in the present moment. So what's happening is your past hurts are stored and buried in these repressed emotions that you have. And anytime you have a repressed emotion, it creates a lot of pressure and it creates a lot of negative energy. And it's kind of like, I describe it as a beach ball. When you repress these hurts and these painful experiences, they get pressed down. But guess what? When those kids go to the beach and they try to push that ball down into the water, what happens to it? It pops back up. So these repressed emotions of the lack of forgiveness actually are stored, and they pop up. And they usually pop up when you don't want them to. And they pop up in the way of blaming others for what's happening with you. And they pop up in overreacting. You can have an overreaction to an experience because somebody is stimulating something that is happening in the moment, but you're getting triggered from this past hurt. And so if you don't forgive, what you're doing is you're staying connected to that person, and you cannot move on as long as you're holding on to that past hurt, because you were hurt and it's very hard to release that. But until you let go of those past hurts, you have no chance to be in the present moment where all your power is, because that past hurt kind of keeps your awareness and you're focused on, the storyline around what happened to you. And so you really need to recognize that as long as you don't forgive, you cannot be in the present moment where all your power is, because you're leaking energy, and that keeps you from being present. Okay, I'm going to give you the third reason why you need to forgive. Okay, so forgiveness does not mean that you are condoning or excusing bad behavior. It just means that you refuse to allow it to be a toxic influence in your life any longer. So why is this important? So forgiveness isn't a type of a blanket that sort of clears the deck. What it does is it helps you get on with your life. It helps you to unplug from that person who caused you the pain. And even though you're fully aware of the harm that they caused, that they've done to you. Forgiveness means that you understand that until you release yourself from the toxicity left over by the wound, you're the one who's still anchored to it. You're the one who's still suffering. So it doesn't mean you're condoning or excusing behavior. It just means that you refuse to allow it to be a toxic influence in your life any longer. That's super empowering, and I want you to really embrace that. Okay, here's your fourth reason that you want to forgive. Okay, forgiveness occurs when you are ready to release yourself from the past. Okay, it only can occur when you're ready to release yourself from the past. And this is one of the hardest things as humans that we have to do on our journey home to ourself and our journey home to our soulmate, because we want to hold on to that past, that hurt, because the mind seeks righteousness, not happiness. And so that's why it's so hard. We want to be righteous. We want to feel like we're getting vindicated. We want to have, retribution. But all of those things are not up to you. And so it's really important to recognize that the reason that you need to forgive is that it will help release you from the past. And until you really do release yourself from the past, you really don't have a chance to attract your soulmate in the present, because he's showing up in the now. But if you're in your head and your mind distracted in these past hurts, you're suffering. Two objects cannot operate the same space at the same time. You're either resonating fear or you're resonating love. When you're resonating fear, you're in that non-forgiveness energy, and love cannot come into that. Love is all pervasive, and when you're in that energy, you block everything you want from coming to you. And so that's why forgiveness is such a powerful tool in attracting your soulmate. So forgiveness occurs when you're ready to release yourself from the past and move on so that you can get on with your life and you start living the life that you came here to live. Okay, and so I want to share with you my last reason that you need to forgive. And before I do, I want to remind you to share, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that other people can be a part of this healing process that I'm providing here on my channel, and all these dating tips and tools. And also, I want you to stay to the end because I have a freebie I want to share with you. Okay, so this is my last piece, reason for you to forgive. It's not up to you to decide justice. The universe is going to take care of that. That's what the law of cause and effect does. When you do something, there's a consequence, and there is a payment. There will be a consequence, and so the universe will take care of the consequences, the so-called punishment, retribution for improper behavior. You don't have to worry about that. That's not your job, so you can just let that go. It's the universe's job, not yours, to worry about what's going to happen to that person who did that thing that hurt you so much. And so you just have to remember, we reap what we sow. So right now, when you're practicing non-forgiveness, you're actually creating more of that in your life. You're actually attracting people that are holding that same value, that they're holding on to their past pain. And pain, likes attract likes. And so that's why it's even more critical for you to recognize that as long as you're holding on to past hurts and you refuse to let go of them because you really were wounded, you actually create a magnet and attract more experiences similar to that energy in an attempt to heal that wound. And so it's a perfect balanced system, and you have to understand how the universal laws of life works. And that's why forgiveness is such a powerful tool, the self-protection mechanism to help you to swim away. Because until you do, you're the one with the hook in your mouth, not the person that hurts you, right? You're the one that's still stuck on the hook. You've got to take that hook out of your mouth so you can swim away and live the life that you came here to live. So please, ladies, I hope that you take what I'm sharing with you to heart, that you will start to practice forgiveness. And I'm going to give you a tip on how to do that. All you have to do is be willing to forgive to start that process. I just want you to say, I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing. Just say that over and over and over. Just be willing, and the rest will just start to take over. That energy around being willing, that willingness is going to take over. It's going to have a life of its own. It's going to create a beautiful energy around you. It's going to soften you and create more compassion in your life, which is a quality that all men are looking for, that all humans are looking for that matter. So I hope this is really helpful, and my freebie is my soulmateiq.com. Go to soulmateiq.com and download my soulmate assessment. You don't have to download it. Actually, I made it so simple that it's right online. You can simply take a quiz. And what it is, it's a quiz. It's going to give you your frequency that you're vibrating at and show you how close you are to attracting your soulmate. And I'm going to provide you with a feminine exercise along with your assessment so that you can get back into balance more quickly. So I hope that you'll take advantage of that amazing offer, because it works if you work it. And also, I want to tell you about something I'm really excited about. I just opened the doors for enrollment to my annual program, Engaged at Any Age, and that's going to be, I'm starting in May. So I'm very excited to call in my women that want to work with me in a deeper private setting so they can heal their past hurts, live fully in the moment, and attract a soulmate that will commit to you this year. So if you want to get engaged and get into a committed relationship this year, you really need to check out the link in the comment box, because I'm going to take you on this journey of self-discovery that leads to love. It's the exact steps that I use to attract my husband. I'm very successful in this program. A lot of the ladies are getting engaged. One of my clients just got engaged in 6 weeks, so I want you to take a look at it very seriously. And if you feel led, reach out to me and we'll connect and we'll see if it's a fit for you. And today, I'm just sending you so much love. Bye-bye.